Hi there, Mike here again. Hopefully, now you're aware of the importance of media engagement. In this session, we'll cover how to ensure your public or media engagement is the best it can be. To do this, we'll start with learning about the 3 Ps. The 3 Ps will help you in any form of media engagement and are central to our media training program. So, what do the 3 Ps stand for? First, preparation. Next, we have presentation. And finally, performance. If you always remember to stick to the 3 Ps, you can't go far wrong. Let's start with preparation. Preparation is key to ensuring you get across the right message in a way that your audience understands and which also represents the organisation appropriately. Preparation is similar for all forms of media engagement, whether it's live TV, a podcast, or a written piece. First, get as much information about what's required as possible. We call this the brief. What format is the media engagement going to take place in? What information do they want? When do they need it by? Understanding what's required in the brief will help your preparation. Next, make sure you have a series of key points that you want to get across. We call this the message. Always think of your audience when you plan the message, as the language you use will vary from audience to audience. Sticking to the message during a piece of media engagement ensures you won't get dragged off subject. Remember, you are the expert and you control the message. Next, we have presentation. Presentation is important to make sure you put forward a professional image for the organisation. Presentation is different for different types of media engagement. For television work, it might mean dressing smartly, but still ensuring you feel comfortable. For a written or audio piece, it's about using professional language to ensure you get across the right message in a way that your audience understands, but which also represents the organisation appropriately. Presentation can also help you get in the zone. This is a state of mind where you feel confident and competent, a little bit like wearing a suit of armour. Even if you prepare well, poor presentation can let you down. The third P is performance. Performance is often the trickiest part of media engagement, especially at first and especially for television or radio pieces. Many pieces for television and radio are now done using video conferencing software, such as Zoom, so make sure you have a quiet space with a good internet connection where you won't be interrupted. For written pieces, your performance is all in the writing. Your preparation and sticking to the message should be enough to see you through. For recorded pieces or podcasts, make sure you use active listening. This is where you make a conscious effort to hear not only the words that another person is saying, but more importantly, the complete message being communicated. When you're nervous, it's easy to not be able to listen at all, so focus on the question. It's important to acknowledge that your fight or flight response will likely kick in for any media engagement work that's on television or radio, and you'll have an adrenaline rush leading to a dry mouth, a rapid heartbeat and lots of nervous energy. Chew some gum before you start. This will help get your saliva flowing and will help reduce dry mouth. Try shaking it out by shaking your hands vigorously and rotating your neck. You might want to do this in a toilet cubicle so people don't think you're odd. This helps burn off some of that nervous energy. Read any notes that you've prepared to refresh your memory on the message. Use the invisible glass of water technique. This is a small pause you can introduce before answering a question where you imagine you take a sip from a glass of water. It creates a sense of calm. Finally, smile, listen actively and stick to the message. Here's some final thoughts. Sometimes an interviewer might try to lead you on to another topic. Remember, stick to the message, but try not to be a politician. Political answers are often not fully true and engender mistrust. Politely decline to comment on anything you feel is outside the remit of the interview or your experience. For recorded pieces, producers or directors often try to put words in your mouth. For example, they might say, "Can you just say it differently?" or "Say it like this." Resist the urge to please them because there's a camera or a microphone pointed at you. As most interviews at the moment are done by video conference, make sure you have a good microphone, webcam, internet connection, and any other technology, as often this can be a limiting factor in good media engagement. Finally, enjoy yourself. This is fun when you get used to it, and remember, it benefits you, the organisation, and the general public.